What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back with my weekly review for this week's episode of The Plague Season 4. This one's going to be for, The Plague Season 4, Episode 3, which is called The People Clothed in Black. Okay, guys, so that is episode 3 of The Plague Season 4. Guys, I can't believe it. I actually, for once, had a theory that was right. I actually had a theory that was right. Usually with The Plague, you just can't predict it. It's usually too, unpredictable. In this episode, everything about this episode is unpredictable, but for once, I actually predicted something, and I said it in last week's review. Go back and watch it to get proof. I was like, I had a theory, and I'm like, but I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but it's probably a pretty crazy idea. Well, it happened. It definitely happened at the end of this episode. So, major spoiler warning. This review is going to contain some major spoilers. So, I'm just going to kind of jump into it right off the bat. John is the leader of the ninjas. So, I mean, honestly, guys, I had a feeling, last week I was like, how on earth are those ninjas sneaking in like that? Without John seeing them on his way there, on his way back, how on earth was he able to do this? How were the ninjas able to sneak in so well? Well, we got the answer, and the leader of the ninjas is John. So, I mean, guys, that is an absolutely crazy scene. My jaw, dropped, as soon as I saw that. Oh my god. Here we are, right? We're getting ready to end the episode. I had a feeling this was probably the ending here. The leader's coming up to Anthony, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna meet this new person, we're gonna meet this new character. We didn't meet anybody new at all. Oh my god, man. This was a crazy, crazy ending. So, let's try to kind of remain calm. We'll go through, we'll talk about the episode, and then we'll discuss the ending a little bit more. But I gotta do another video. I gotta do a video just specifically on that. Because that is the craziest scene of Season 4 so far. That is insane. And next week is going to be a Blake episode, so we're going to have to wait 2 weeks to find out what happens after that and how Anthony reacts. So, oh my god, guys, I cannot believe this right now. So anyway, so I want to hear your comments about that. That is an absolutely insane scene. But let's start the episode off in order. So basically, we have the opening scene that was released where we have Samantha and Anthony. It's a pretty normal scene, and he's gonna ask her to pack him a lunch and stuff like that. Scott was on watch all night, and so basically he goes out there, and Scott yells for him at the wall. So he's running, right? The big suspenseful music. I really like the music. On Dead Freak 78, you did a good job with the music when Anthony's running. I really like that music. It's really intense, And then you have the logo that comes in the intro that plays through. And then, of course, we have the Plague people. So Anthony's like, screw this. He's like, screw this. Open up the gate or truck or whatever. And he's like, open that up. I'm gonna go find Blake. I don't care what happens. I'm gonna go find him. He's one of ours, and we're gonna go find him. And he goes through, and he's slicing the Plague people or whatever, and had a lot of action. Just Plague people all over the place, blood everywhere. I'm just like, oh man, really exciting. Scott gets out, he starts to help as well, and basically Anthony tells Scott to stay there with Samantha, and he's going to go out there and find Blake. So we have Scott, of course, that sees a ninja, and he basically, runs after the ninja, and then, so Scott's now gone, Anthony's gone, Blake is who knows where, John, who knows, and so basically it's just, the only characters that are really safe right now are, Samantha at home, and then, potentially Jack at, the wood factory. As we know, maybe he's not safe right now either, maybe the ninjas already know about them too. And John knows about Jack, so definitely I'm a little worried for him as well. But basically Samantha stays back, and do you guys notice that Samantha is the only one that is not in danger right now, because yes, there is a ninja that shows up and says shh, you know, to Samantha when she's at the community, but I have a feeling that ninja is going to keep Samantha at the community, so then John can do what he's doing with Anthony, Scott, and Blake and the others. You know, and was it John that captured Blake himself? You know, because that's a good question. Was that John that captured Blake himself at the end of the episode? Because he disappeared at the end of the last episode, then all of a sudden Blake gets you know, this whole time, man, like, I called it. I was like, there's no way these ninjas are going into the community without John seeing them on his way there to get the bread for Scott or on his way back. I said it, and I can't believe I was right. I'm still kind of processing the fact that I was actually right about something for once, because this show is very unpredictable. You know, people that watch the show, you know that for sure. But basically, so, you know, what happens is we get to see, you know, so Anthony goes out and he notices that Blake is gone. So then, of course, you have the ninja that's standing there, who is, you know, I'm guessing John, that's kind of tempting Anthony to kind of go after him. And he tries to shoot the ninja, but he's out of bullets, right? So he chases after him, and then he runs into Scott, and Scott lost the ninja he was running after as well, who I'm guessing was John as well, that Scott was running after. You know, it's like oh my god, like, mind blown right here. And then, because, like, I had a feeling, I was like, could John maybe be potentially a ninja? That was my theory in last week's review, but I didn't actually think he was going to be the leader of the ninjas. Like, this is a bad situation for them right now. And who knows what's going on with Blake. We're going to have to find that out next week. But, and there will be a predictions video uploaded for episode 4, by the way, tomorrow. But, you know, basically, you know, what we get to see in this one is, you know, John pretty much traps Scott and Anthony, and he teaches them that, you know, he's not, you know, you're not a smart leader like you think you are, that type of deal. And you see the face, and I'm just like, what? Like, I'm just like, what are you talking about here? And then, of course, the episode ends with them being kind of taken hostage. So, with some pretty cool music at the end. So, I don't know what to say, guys. I need to hear from you guys. What did you think about the ending of this episode? Are you freaking out as much as I am? And, yeah, John is the leader of the ninjas. You know, we wanted to know. I would have never guessed he was the leader. I thought maybe he'd be like a part of the ninjas. I kind of figured that. But I didn't actually think he was going to be the leader of the ninjas. So, Anthony versus John, well, it's happening. Definitely it's going to happen, and way worse than in the first version of Season 4, because it's a leader versus leader. It's, you know, John versus Anthony. And, you know, who knows in episode 5 what's going to happen, because obviously in episode 4 it's going to be just a Blake episode. So, unless we see something from Anthony, but I have a feeling that's going to be episode 5. So, yeah, and then we have Samantha just at home with a ninja outside the walls. Like, I'm like, oh my god. So, write your comments in the comment section below. If you're new here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my weekly reviews to the play. Of course, you know, follow Dance Walking Reviews on Instagram, guys. And, you know, wow, guys, I just can't believe this episode. This was amazing. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys really soon for another video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out. Wow, what an episode.